this first one. $10.07. Actually, let's review. I had these WINT losses. Two back-to-back L's. Sorry, I just ate a whole bunch of bread too. I've eaten too much foods today. What am I thinking here? Oh, I remember this. Okay, yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this action here. It's slow and progressive and going lower. This little pop back, but then just back into the same action. The bids tie in ish. Get in. It's hesitating. Should be selling there. Or yeah. The spread was just so wide, and I had 1,000 shares on it. So I was like, instead of losing $100, let's lose 150, 180, 70. Yeah. I think one thing that's funny is how desensitized you get to money when you do this. It's actually pretty good. Wow, I just lost a good amount of money on that trade. Actually, no, that wasn't super bad. It was only like 80. All right, so that put me back down to negative on the day. What did I do wrong here now? What was not right? Okay, the buy should have been when it flashes down. So there should have been the buy. And I think I wanted to, except I didn't see, because down here on the chart, I don't know if you can see. If you're watching on a phone, I am sorry. Just zoom in. Down here on the chart, I wonder if I can zoom in. Anyways, so this is obviously in play, but it obviously has had a bit of a run up already. Obviously, this is like a little micro extension, and then there's potential for it to run, but also a lot of pressure on the way down. It's kind of got this channel down here bottom, and this is kind of dying off over here. And so, I don't know. It's a little bit mid-range here. And this is one of my issues. As you can see, this is today's trading, so it's still happening. But let's see if I can get better. Okay, I did a great job waiting here. But I think I didn't recognize how slow everything was going in slow-mo and how much that fakes people out and adds the downward momentum, or just adds towards the downward momentum. Just adds to it. So there would be a buy. 91 pause would be the buy. And then this pause right here would be the sell, even if you don't have much. Yeah, and that'd definitely be the sell. Yeah. Okay. Well, what did I see before that? What made me take this trade? I think the back test of the downtrend line. This downtrend line was playing into that. Um, I was like, yeah, maybe it's just gonna rip, but it already kind of tried to do something similar up here and totally failed. Hmm. So next time, what I could do better is wait for the get in on the flash down, not on the back check. So and get in now and get out or get out now. And if I still held, get out now or out now. Wily. And so I get it back in there. What did I do wrong here? I mean, it's the same candle and it's progressing lower. I mean, at a great price though. Look at that, 83, and the bid's at 86. But then it starts to kind of falter there and hesitate. And it's hesitating below where I had to stop out too. So, and I was a little bit slow to cut there. So I was hoping that would just be the low. Let me see if I can recreate this. Okay, so get in. Might be a little presumptuous. It's hesitating. Cut. Okay, so if I'm still in though, cut right there. Yeah, I was just a second too late. All right. We'll practice that one more time. Cut. All right. Well, it all turned out okay. All right. 10:07. Halt miss on RGC, sold early and got slippage. Okay, so let's go to 10:07. All right. So this is the halt. I have 10 shares here in this part, and then this is the RGC, and I had a history of just gap, 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 and just keep gapping up. And I had seen it had, I think it gapped down and then now gapped up. And I'm looking for the gap above 16.6. And what time is it? It is super low volume. Didn't notice that. Only 628 shares traded in the day. It's a half an hour in, and it's 628 shares traded up 66%. Wow. Okay. Well, then. And it's the 10 o'clock hour. Things tend to shift their action at this hour. It's going to open at 10:07 and 37 seconds. So I'll just let this play. Skip ahead one time. And yeah, so I'm here. I'm watching this. I'm like, what's going to happen here? Okay, so halted at 1588. I'm looking for signals here on the goes high, and then I get filled just above my entry. On 10 shares, I get slippage. Okay, so I'm buying. I hate when it does this. So I would have been better to wait for a second until the bid pinned, but I thought it did. Pop in. These are such exotic setups. I guess it didn't pin yet, but in retrospect, I would have used the. I'd wait for it to pin to 47. I would be okay holding there. It's only 10 shares. Wait for it to pin, sell right there, and not even care how high it went. It's such low volume. I feel like once the volume comes in, it'll just totally reverse it. Yeah, let me turn on the light. Oh yeah, get it, Brad and her. All right, that 7:27 to 7:40. This is Pacific time. All right, SCRV. I haven't taken any trades yet. I'm sitting here waiting to take trades. It's the only thing really showing strength. It's not even a great position in the chart, but I'm thinking, if it go, it go. And um, I'm waiting for a dip here. I'm not a big fan of this price range, at least not yet. I haven't mastered it really. Still trading pretty small size on it, although on a dollar by dollar basis, 500 shares is between like $5,000 and $8,000. So the volatility can still be there, and it's just sometimes these are a little bit more contained price wise, and you can get in on certain um, like tighter spreads usually. And tighter spreads percentage wise, I guess. I'm still looking for the fail, and it still wants to keep going. Where would you get in on this? I don't think I do get in. It says 27. Okay, I guess I do. I'm being a little hands off on this one. I'm not up a whole bunch on the day, only about $100. But it starts approaching the $half. I'm like, oh, sweet. Oh, and then bids start popping out. Oh, gotta love them bids. Yeah, it just totally creeped up. And now it looks like it's kind of pinning. Okay. So now here I'm looking. Away. We're gonna go in the 12. That was me when I grabbed this in. I was just checking the hot level. Hot level's far enough away. Oh, place just keeps going. At this point, I'm like, fuck. Okay. I did not expect it to go this much at all. And that's a nice. So this candle right here is what I call a stuffing. Um, if you can see it, basically it's a high volume candle, but it's very short and tight at the end of like a pretty long run. And to me, I'm thinking there's a lot of buyers and sellers pounded into this one candle, and it's going to be pretty explosive any which way it goes. But most often, unless it's an extremely hot market, in this circumstance, I think it's down, especially below highs and all that fun stuff. Now let's see if I'm right. I don't remember the exacts of how this went, but still no trades on it. It says 27 to 40. It's also the close of the half hour. Like, come on, baby, come on down, give daddy an entry. I'm like, oh, that was a little bit, a little something. Oh, yeah, look at sitting here. All right, so what am I doing? I think what I'm doing here is I'm waiting for a 13, and I start realizing it doesn't want to give me the flush that I keep expecting. Um, and so I get uncomfortable, and I'm like, do I just jump in? It's still not really giving me the flush. I'm like, okay, well, it's holding, and yes, now that it's holding, better start finding my way into the stock. Oh, look at that bid. Look at that bid. It's eating up, but someone is jumping in, maybe covering. And I'm like, okay, time to get in after this. But it still doesn't want to give me that bounce lower. So I buy, it's holding higher. Like, can I get to 77? Can I get 77? 77? Boom. 86, 86. Oh, wow. Nice. 83. Okay, out at 83. I can never tell if I'm just so good at predicting like the exact micro movements or if my orders actually flip the stock action, because it felt like there for a second I hit sell from 83 where it got filled, and I'm pretty sure it reacts to my orders. Pretty sure. Actually, almost positive. Okay. But bids keep popping up. Okay. All right, bid daddies. And instinctively, I don't trust it. We're at a daily level here. I guess it's a high heel move. But it keeps pushing. And I'm like, what am I going to do? I don't want to top tick this crap. So where would I buy? Okay. Maybe I would buy here. Click. There's sellers, but they're getting in through. Oh, yeah. And I would sell right there. Oh, and I would sell for a loss, even though I was green most of the time. Okay, where's the next place I would buy? Buy. And so, okay, where's the next place I would buy? Oh, looks like it's gonna break. I'm like, what am I gonna do? I'm like, nar, 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 and there you go. Peak above for a microsecond. For like the thousandth of a second. Peak above. And there's a nice little red candle there. Let's see what happens. And I put an order, I set an order for 65. See, they get ahead. This is the good part. Okay. And it's not wanting to, wow, it keeps getting bought. Keeps getting bought very strongly. A lot of these dips on another name, I think, should have gone a lot lower. Yeah, just kept waiting. It's irritable when you're patient and it's not giving you what you want. That's okay. Nobody cares. The market don't care. Just gotta focus. And now this looks like it's creating a sell cascade. Like this definitely looks like the beginning of a sell cascade. Look at the volume. Look at the candles that have formed already. It's at a level. It's like, all right, sellers are like, we're gonna test this. It's breaking this uptrend right here, breaking the bottom at least a little bit. There we go. There we go. And now I'm thinking, okay, maybe below. Oh no, I take an order there. Oh, I stop out really nicely. Okay. Ooh, can I get in down there? Oh, can I get in down there? Miss it. Just let it. I'm just gonna let it go because it keeps like moving lower, and I'm thinking more of a total unwind. That 5 minute candle ain't looking great. It just keeps creeping up, so I'm like, I think I missed my opportunity. Now I'm thinking maybe in the 30s I take a position again. Could have done better there. I guess take the low. Huh. I remember I tried to hold on to this one. I was trying for dear life to hold on to this one. It was looking, yeah. Like I know you're gonna go. Just don't want to. I mean, I don't know what's gonna go. And then this is where I start making mistakes. I think, unless it gives me the 75, which it looks like it will. Oh, so what? Wow, it gave me 79. That was impressive, Phil. Top tick that. All right. So TOS Magic won. That's what happened good. The This trade down here was was right, but I should have cut while it popped up right here, like right there at 57 and 455. I cut for break even or like 53, and I could have bought back right there and then just held it. I've been like, nah, yeah. And now this impulse buy, even though it was a winner, even though it was a winner, I think it was a mistake of a trade. It's a nice winner though, like 15 cents or something, 14 cents. I think in hindsight, it could have flushed on me, or not even flushed on me, just been like an annoying slap out. I would have been okay with it, but it was that trading, extrapolating onward from 740 um, that didn't translate well to I didn't win. See, and I'm getting really nice fills on this too. Um, yeah, I think zooming out, what to take away from this? One, that was kind of like a back check of this downtrend right here. If you were to draw a line up all these candles, that would look like a back check. Um, Two, this is a nice low volume candle. Could have bought the bottom. That let's see how it looked. It's hesitating here. I'm like, okay, about to flush. It's halfway through the candle. There's a seller. Oh, buy. And then immediately it's back up. And if you hold, what happens? It just keeps going and going. So you just keep holding, all right? Keep holding till it shows you something different. Um, yeah. I'd be getting sketched here. Would I sell? Maybe. That would be nice. I would be convinced not to sell there. I would try to get out in the 70s as people try to push it above 75. People slash traders slash whatever. Yeah, I'm getting out right there. And that'd be a nice 20 cent. Um, now I'm like, oh, game on. and I get roasted right there. What did I do? That trade was a roasting. 68 to 58. Okay, well, it was only 10 cents. But what happened here? So it's coming off of 14. Let's actually like watch the run up one more time. Taps 14 or just below. What's going on? So it's coming up. It's creeping down. It has a little support there, but I buy after it breaks that support. And I don't buy there. What would happen? Because that looks promising. I do. Yep, and it's right back. Oh, and I get filled at 56? That's fucking annoying. Oh. Alright, so nice hit. Nice entry. Oh. Oh, and then that was a big mistake. That was a super big mistake. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That was a monster mistake. Okay, so now in the span of 10 minutes, I was from $100 up to $300, then down to negative $2 or some crap like that. And there were two big mistakes, both in this 1 minute candle, this 39 candle, and we're going to watch them. I had three trades within this candle. Okay, so big mistake here was, so it's going red. That would be a buy right there. Oh, and a sell. Wait, why would that be a buy? That's a good question. See, I still thought it would be a buy because I'm watching the level 2 and not watching the candles. Okay. So I think if I were watching the candles, it would be different. It wasn't far enough of an extension relative to how the stock moves. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. It's so small. This is so teeny. Right here, relative what it's capable of. It's not really a dip, it's more of a creep. Okay. I can write this down. Notes for Monday. Dips have to be a dip relative to the movement potential of the stock on the day. Okay. And on that note, before we watch the rest, I'm going to go to bed. Okay, so first mistake. Nice of them to wait for the moment I buy. Second mistake, I get out. I buy. Now that's right. But the fill, I get it. I fill low. Okay, so that's fine. And now this is a mistake. Okay, so I was irritated. The action was I make one mistake, make a second theoretically good trade, but because of fills, it doesn't fill right, or it doesn't fill at the price I expected it to get filled at, and then it keeps going higher after that after getting filled low, and my frustration, or no, and then after that I buy because I think I'm going to miss the actual move after it keeps going higher right here. I'm like, okay, watch this. Okay, price firms up, it goes to 68, but immediately it flashes 68 and then disappears. Bids flash 68. Wow, I still got bid out of this. Yeah, there's no way. There's a way maybe that got filled. Okay, so the bid still faked me out again, but in a different way. It wasn't like there was like one big bid. It was like the bid popped up, and to me, in my head, in the split second, it was an indicator of strength. Although probably not the right area for it. Um, Also, probably not the right stock for it, because if you look here, it's like goes high and just gets reversed, goes high, gets reversed, but also conversely, goes low, just gets bought up, goes low, gets bought up, goes low, gets bought up, goes low, gets bought up, red candle gets bought up, red candle gets bought up. And so, and even this red candle, in the moment, it just kept getting bought up, bought up, bought up, and then sold, sold, sold. Um, but I made this mistake, and what I did really well is I recognized it really quickly. I was like, fuck it. Oh no. Oh, come on. Should be cutting. I'm looking for like a bump up to 6.5 or something. There we go. Can you do it? Yeah. Oh, perfect. All right, that was actually pretty decently executed. Um, Although if it would have kept creeping the other way, that would be a different story. But all in all, it was okay. Yeah, I'm not expecting that to hold. I draw a line right here. I'm expecting it to fail. Um, Mainly because it already kind of tested the 20 SMA area, or tested low right here. Yeah, I just think that's going to fail. Let's fast forward. Okay, that's me taking trade. Come on. There we go. And that's what I'm talking about. Oh, I should have taken that. Look how nice this is. Okay, so dip, 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 dip. Creep, 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 creep. Flash. Buy. Maybe getting filled at 19. I don't even give a shit. Like, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Goes up to 30. 37. Wow, so 37 on the ass. Can I get filled at 35? Can I get filled at 40? I don't know. Oh, boom. I could probably sell up here. Some boom sell on my theoretical trade. Okay. Now, I think I make one last round of annoying mistakes. And now I'm starting to try to buy the bid to make up for my lateness. But especially with Thinkorswim, that doesn't usually amount to much. All right, I'm going to cut this part of the video short. I think I made my point. Mistakes, the good part and the bad part, um, were shown there. And next video should be the part, the slap back, where I come and slap back, baby. Okay, cutting it there. Peace.